Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for November 26th through December 2nd, 2012. And so I'd like to begin by reading the message that I got from the angels just a bit earlier. And their message was that we are so proud of the progress you are making as you encounter the new changes in your life. We suspect things to be a bit bumpy from your perception of how changes affect you personally. Stay optimistic as there are hidden blessings and messages. Continue to notice the signs we're bringing you, even if they do not readily appear to make sense. Jot them down and keep trusting that everything will come together soon. We are working out all the details behind the scenes. You only need to notice our signs and our guidance. Practice being aware of the actions of divine guidance and acts of love from the universe, and increase your awareness of divine love within yourself. As you begin to focus on heaven's peace, joy, and abundance, you will begin to recognize it in action, always, in all areas of your world. This is the complete manifestation of God's peace. And so what they were showing me was a vision of a bucket. And, I really had this sense of just being on the beach, collecting, shells that just seemed to attract you. Or it could be anything that you found that you consider to be a treasure to you, and what's important and what you find valuable from your soul's perspective. And so it's kind of the same sense that as we go through this week, that we're going to be collecting, information that's really important to our lives, and that if you don't get it right away, just to keep, make a note of it, but and just trust that you were somehow had a feeling or some kind of divine guidance that really attracted you to that piece of information, wherever it comes from. And trust that it's going to reveal itself to you, or that it's a piece that will just fit together and, make a clear, puzzles, like a puzzle and it'll make a clear presentation to you of what it is that you've been waiting for. So let's take a look at the first card, and this is our Archangel card for the week, the Archangel that we'll be working with for the week, and the message theme that is brought to us by this Archangel. And, this is really interesting because the card is called Clairaudience. And when I was, shuffling through the cards and picking out the cards that were coming to me, I felt that someone was standing, an angel was standing over my right shoulder, and as if talking into my ear. I could feel the warmth and the presence of the energy of that angel. And so I knew whatever it was is that somehow this had to do with listening for the messages this week. So when I immediately saw this card, my first instinct is that someone or will come to you, or you will interact with someone or several people, but in particular someone who will share something with you that will just click with you, and it'll feel like you've received that divine guidance you've been waiting for. So just pay attention to the people that come into your lives. Pay attention to just keep listening. Keep your ears kind of I feel like we're trying to say, but I can't get it out. Keep your ears kind of peeled to the wall, so to speak, and just keep listening for information that kind of has, there's an energy where it feels like it's just drawn to you, as if it's answering you out of randomly, but it's very specific to your need. So let's take a look at what the card says. So the archangel that we will be working with is Archangel Zadkiel, and it says, "Noticing loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So just really pay attention to that this week. And for the first part of the week, which is also our focus card for the week, the card is from the Messages from Your Angels deck by Doreen as well. It says Adriana is the angel here. And the card says, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Here we go again. So we're really being guided in the message I received, all the cards so far. And it says, please listen to and follow the signs I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So this card is really just giving us an indication, more information about how we should be focused on focus our awareness this week in the ways that we're going to receive the information. And just taking a look at the card itself, you can see that the angel is guiding the children up towards up higher and to elevations, higher elevations. So I get a sense, although it looks like the path may be dark, not in a way that suggests anything in terms of the word evil, but it's like going into an unknown and not clearly knowing what's happening. And that's the sense I'm getting from this for everyone, is that although you may not feel like you really have any clear answers right now, but the light, and notice the light that the angel is holding, and it's shining ever brightly again on everything, and it's going to light that path. And so that light is the light that we all have inside of ourselves, which represents the soul. And the angels, remember, they're messengers of God. And so I really feel like the torches and any of the cards that the angels are carrying is the representation of the light of God. And that's what we're all following, and our souls are following it. And so we want to have this perfect alignment with the universe itself. And and I keep hearing, we must be like a little child, right? In order to enter the kingdom of heaven. And so, here, what that really means is that innocence, and that the child doesn't have an ego, so to speak, in the sense that it's very open and willing to learn, and it also knows how to just ask questions, and instead of readily going to fear. Children are so wonderful in that way. They'll just be like, what is that? Where are we going? Why are we going this way? And know that it's okay to dialogue with your angels, and to dialogue with heaven, to ask questions. Sometimes I remember even growing up in my Baptist tradition, we were told not to question God, but this is far from the truth. Where it's okay to talk to God and ask questions and really have an interactive conversation, and it's okay to not understand, and it's okay to maybe in the moment from where you stand not agree, because you just can't see the big picture. He knows and gets all of that, and none of it will bring upon any of us any kind of retribution for doing so. So just really, for the beginning of the week, let's just really put yourself in the place of either these children or the angel or that light of the universe. You may be asked to play the role of the angel guiding. And I think we're all being asked to be the light of God in the world, and to be that representative like the angel. So, you may be there, and also you may be like the children who are asking questions, and, who are keeping their eyes wide open and really being very open in heart to the universe and all of its messages and guidance. So children are very easily to see angels and other beings, because they don't have that guard, the ego that we develop, that becomes more like a wall for us as we get older. So let's take a look at the next card for the middle of the week, and this is the action that we should take this week as well. So the card is the angel Azure, and the card says your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So the thing is, I'm drawn towards the clock here, which means, that just give things time, and then, I'm hearing the natural order of time. So there is a divine timing. And as I said in the message, things are being worked out behind the scenes. And so really, just focus on your desired outcome and not focus on the absence of that which you do not have right now. So don't focus on the absence of what you want, is what I'm really trying to say here. And so be very patient at this time. Don't be, compelled to push things or try to make things happen. Just know that this is a time where you just need to be patient with yourself. And so for the action for this week, just practice patience and trust in the universe. Like I said, I know it's not easy keeping in mind the focus, because in this card, how you're going into this unknown. But this is a time that you really have to go into your soul, be connected with the universe, and follow its guidance, not the guidance of your ego. And just listen and pay attention to the things that you may hear this week. Let's take a look at the card for the weekend. And oh my, okay. And so we have here the Archangel Raphael. And this card also represents the gift, the lessons that we're learning. And so Archangel Raphael says, I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. And so, and get a sense that if any of you has been trying to start your own healing work or practice, or there's some kind of business idea that you have, you could be trying to start a charity or foundation, all the work that we do serves others. And so Archangel Raphael is great for reminding us that everything that we do and that we're trying to do has some kind of healing effect on the world and the clients or customers in your various business ideas, or at your job where you're working. And so just keep in mind that you have that healing quality, and that to ask the angels, or ask Archangel Raphael to help you. I'm also hearing the word forgiveness. So if there's any kind of issue in your work, and to apply forgiveness and that energy, because it's so healing, freeing yourself and others from spiritual discord, because what we want to create is harmony and peace in our lives and in the lives for others, so that that's where our focus is, and all that beautiful energy returns to us and is offered back to us, and we continue to have no blocks in offering what it is that we truly desire. When we have things like ego issues, it creates a block, and then we end up offering that and just then getting that back to ourselves. So really, for the weekend, and for the gift this week, receive the healing in your lives. So wherever you feel like you need to let go and give yourself that freedom of forgiveness, then do so. All right, and let's take a look at the fairies and see what they have to say as the final outcome final guidance for the week. And I always love this card, and the card is feeling safe. And so you see here that what we're creating, and there we have the steps behind this fairy again. And notice on the side you have two
gentlemen. One's holding a sword, and another one is kind of hiding behind the tree. The feeling is that although these things are going on around this fairy, these fears, but she seems to be focused not on them. She feels very safe within her soul. So the thing here is that feeling of safety comes from when we really make this deep and profound connection to our higher self, to oneness and the universe. And that, so where we focus is basically where what we expect to attract in our world is going to be the reflection of our world around us based on where we really put our focus. And so this week, and with the messages here, that, again, it's confirmation that we should feel very safe. If we've been feeling like had any concerns or worries, that everything is okay, that there's no need to worry about anything this week. Just know that you just have to be patient and listen to your angels and their guidance, and to notice the signs. And by noticing those signs, they said in the message, you will increase your awareness for more loving guidance in your world and more love in your world. So let's just take all that into heed as we are waiting patiently for our desires to manifest. And so I thank everyone for joining us this week. I thank all the new subscribers for joining us, and on YouTube, and I thank you for all the likes that you've given us, and for your comments, and I enjoyed reading them, and thank you so much for sharing more openly some of the things that have gone on with you. And I really hope that more of you continue to do that, either here on YouTube or on Facebook, on our Facebook page, on Twitter. You can look up all these things in the description, and share. And like, I try to get back in touch with you, and at least let you know that I'll be praying with you and sending you angels. And if anyone is looking to hear specific messages for yourself, you can contact me through my website or through any of the links below to schedule your own angel reading. And for the time being, if this is your first time having a reading with me, the reading will be $50 for an hour. So I don't know how long I'm going to offer this, but it's just something that the angels have asked me to do. And so more than likely for first time readers, the reading will be $50. So, please get in touch with me this week if you would like to do that, and just to get more information. And I am sending you so much love, and I, want you to know that we're all here for you, and we can share together in this great time of change that we're going through. And so I'm surrounding you with wings of love, and God's blessing to you throughout this week. Bye-bye.